Welcome to the Fishbowl with Jade. Thank you for being here. I don't take your presence lightly, truly, because time is something you can never get back. So the fact that you're choosing to sit with me for a moment means something. And I hope you've got your scuba gear on, ladies and gentlemen, because today we are about to dive deep. Now, tonight, we're unpacking two things. But let's take this one layer at a time, starting with trusting best friends and siblings with the ups and downs of our relationships. Because socially, this has become normal, almost expected. When something goes wrong in our relationship, we pick up the phone, we text, we vent, we explain our side to the people closest to us because it feels safe, it feels familiar, and it feels like support. But psychologically, what we're really doing is seeking validation. We want to feel heard. We want to feel justified. We want someone to say, "You're not wrong." But here's where it gets complicated. The people we confide in are only getting one version of the story. They're getting our emotions in real time, our hurt in its rawest form. And naturally, they're going to side with us. They're going to protect us. But what they don't always see is the full dynamic, the patterns, our role, or even the moments that brought us back together. So now they've formed an opinion based on a chapter, while you're still living in the whole book. And socially, this creates a ripple effect because now your relationship is no longer just between two people. It's influenced by outside perspectives, opinions, and sometimes even biases. And psychologically, this can create what we call emotional alliances, where your friends or siblings begin to feel protective or even resentful toward your partner based on what you shared. So even when you forgive, even when you move forward, they may still be holding on to what you told them. And now your relationship is carrying energy that didn't originate inside of it. And that's where we have to ask ourselves what conversations are meant to be shared and what should be protected. Because there is a difference between seeking healthy counsel and exposing your relationship. Every relationship needs a level of privacy, not secrecy, but protection. Because once something is shared, it cannot be unshared. Now let's take that same need to be heard and shift it into the second layer of this conversation. Because when people don't feel safe communicating directly, or when they've already shared too much and still feel unresolved, they often turn to something else: subliminal communication. And socially, we see this all the time. The quotes, the memes, the "I'm tired of people who" posts, the indirect messages that aren't addressed to anyone but are clearly meant for someone. And psychologically, this is avoidance wrapped in expression. It feels like communication, but it removes the risk of direct confrontation. It allows you to release emotion without having to engage in an uncomfortable conversation. But here's the disconnect. The person you want to reach may not interpret it the way you intended. Or worse, everyone else does. And now, your private situation has become public perception. And instead of resolving the issue, you've expanded it. You've invited opinions, created narratives, and, in some cases, escalated something that needed a conversation into something that now needs damage control. And this is where communication has quietly shifted in our culture. We've moved from direct conversations to indirect expressions, from resolution to reaction, from intimacy to performance. And the truth is, neither oversharing with the wrong people nor posting subliminal messages will fix what requires a direct, intentional, and sometimes uncomfortable conversation. So, what do we do about it? We become more disciplined with our access. Not everyone earns the right to hear the details of your relationship. We choose people who can hold us accountable, not just agree with us. We establish boundaries within our relationship about what stays between us. And most importantly, we return to direct communication. Because if you can post it, you can say it. If you can type it, you can talk it. And it may feel uncomfortable, but it will always be more effective. And before you share or post anything, ask yourself a simple question. Am I trying to heal this, or am I trying to be seen? Because only one of those leads to growth, and the other keeps you in a cycle. And just like that, we've unpacked both layers, from who we trust with our relationship to how we express what we're not saying directly. And now, the real work is applying it, so you can protect your peace, your connection, and your communication going forward. And just like that, we've gone deep. We've sat in it. We've unpacked it. Thank you for sitting in the bowl with me. Jules, we've explored the depths together. Now rise to the surface with grace. Until our next dive, stay elegant and ever evolving.